Hi, my name is Gustav.
Hi, I'm Ben Jolliffe.
And we're from Young Guns. Well, these are by far and away the biggest American shows that we've had the pleasure to play yet, so that's really amazing. But for me, one of the highlights is actually just getting to watch all the other bands every night. You know,
yeah.
It's a great lineup, isn't it?
It's amazing.
And we're really honoured to have been picked to be a part of it. So we're just kind of enjoying the moment right now. Crowd's incredible, you know, great venues, seeing a lot of new places in the country, so it's a good time.
It's nice to go back as well to the places we've been to on the last couple of tours. It's where you can really see, you know, crowd pick up for us, which is really nice to see as well.
Yeah, that's really great as well, yeah. Well, we get a lot of, we meet a lot of people that have Young Guns tattoos. That's always really cool. We get given a lot of homemade food and kind of cool scrapbooks and stuff like that, which is really awesome. I'm trying to think if there's any really bizarre stuff that's happened.
We've been quite lucky. We haven't had anything too crazy. We've had a few mixtapes of people singing our songs and stuff, which are
oh yeah, that was kind of unusual. Yeah, we had someone that kind of gave us a CD of like 17 tracks of her singing just over the top of ours, which is kind of unusual.
Yeah.
But you know, it's cool. We kind of enjoy just connecting with people and talking about stuff. It's nice, and it keeps it human and real.
Yeah, and it's great to see the effort people, you know, make for our band. You know, whether it's spending money or, you know, working on something for us. Like, it's something we never get bored of. It's amazing. Don't think too interesting places.
Not interesting in a.
We've had a couple where they've been the wrong lyrics.
Yes.
And we haven't had the heart to.
We haven't mentioned that.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll, you know, like someone will be like, can you draw something for me, a stick man? You know, while we're doing a signing, and like I'll do a little stick man of myself, you know, something silly, and then they'll come in the day later with it tattooed on their leg or something, and be like, well, you should have told me. I could have done a better job because it didn't look great. But
yeah, that was like a group of girls that were following us around on the UK tour, weren't they? And
yeah.
What we didn't realise is that each of them had gotten one of us to do like a bad little drawing, and then they just went out and got it tattooed. But that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
you know, they'd all met through because of coming to our shows, and that's a really cool idea.
Yeah. Well, it was, for us, it was, I mean, when we got into the top 40, we were like, wow, you know, that's amazing. You know, it's going to drop now, but that's great. And like, it's the fact that it was like, what, 36 weeks it took, you know, managed to get there.
Like that.
And
that doesn't happen at home.
No, it doesn't. You get a few weeks on the radio and that's it. And the fact that it kept on rising and rising, and just saying when it got to number 2, everyone around us was saying, you know, next week it's going to happen, it's going to be number 1. And we're like, don't say that, you know, we're very sceptical, we are. And we thought, you know, if it does happen, that moment, we're going to go mental, we're going to party and all that. Yeah. And it happened, it was at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, that's right, and we were all half awake, weren't we? And like our bunks are kind of staggered, so that it's kind of like almost like 2 triples, you know, so we're all like kind of in little stacks, and we kind of just all put our heads outside the bunk. Like, oh, cool.
Yeah, we got a text from our manager, and we had like 1 hour's sleep, bumpy journey, had to be up for a TV show, and so it wasn't like we weren't feeling fresh, to say at least.
Yeah, it was more of a, oh, number 1.
Yeah, and so it was not until later on that day, I think, at the Grand Canyon or something, and we were like, oh God, we actually are, and you can take it in a lot better.
Yes, it's such a huge deal for us.
Yeah.
And we got told that we have a couple of records as well, something like highest consecutive climb without it kind of backtracking at all, and first debut single to do that in rock in quite a long time or something. Yeah. So it's just huge, amazing. So, yeah, it's fun because I think with Bones it was all about just the kind of the chorus of that song, just connecting with people, and that's great, and I'm really glad that happened. But our band is part of the thing that we're really proud of is the amount of effort and the energy that goes into our live show, and that's something that no matter where we are or how many people we're playing to, we're always going to make sure that we come off stage sweating, and the crowd are as well. And I think this song, just what we really like about it is that it's kind of captured the energy of our band in the live environment in a way that nothing else has to date. So we thought it would be fun to kind of put out just an energetic, fun single that's all about having a good time. Shot it in Los Angeles. It's the second video we'd shot that week, because we shot these videos originally for the UK, so we did Dearly Departed and then Towers, and they're kind of interlinked. And it's just about all the different things that can happen in environments, and we thought, you know, it's one of those situations where you go into a hotel room and you never know what's happened the day before or the week before, and it's probably best that you don't. But so we had some fun with that one, like acting, kind of getting dragged around by gangsters and all this kind of stuff. So it was good fun.
Yeah, it was quite an easy video to make as well for us. Like usually what people don't see when you do videos here, especially when you're playing live stuff, like, you know, I'll be hitting the drums all day, you know, doing the same takes, and, you know, it's tiring, and sometimes like Gus running around the desert or whatever. And that one was nice. I just sat on the bed and tapped my drumsticks, and that was it. It was quite a fun sort of different video to do.
Yeah. So we've got a whole bunch of festival dates, Rock on the Range, Carolina Rebellion, stuff. There's some fantastic festivals we're playing. Then we go home.
A few festivals.
There's a few European festivals, English festivals. We go to Brazil, which we're really excited about. It's the first time. And then we have, at the moment, like 2 months of pure writing time, which is going to be bliss. We're demoing a new song at the moment, and it's really just focusing on getting the 3rd record done, and then we're hoping to come back again at some point this year, so we're just talking about that one. Well, first off, we'd like to say thank you for treating us so well so far. We've been pretty spoiled since we came over to the United States, which is great. But I always think, you know, if someone wants to understand what a band is about, then great. It's great to hear our stuff on the radio, but, you know, come to a show, come and talk to us. We're always at merchandise. The thing that we believe in is building an honest and a real connection with our audience. And so the best way to kind of experience that is just to come down to a show and say, hey, and I hope that we get to see you at a show at some point this year.